What's up, baddies, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm showing y'all how I apply my frontal on my head while leaving my edges out. So, you go in with your cap, you put your cap on adjusted to your hairline, and today I used the Got To Be glue in the black bottle, the gel, and I'm working it, massaging it into my cornrows. LOL, cornrows. Anyways, working it into my braids with my finger, and I got my dryer on a warm setting because it is a freeze blast gel, I guess. So I don't want to put it on the high heating, and it takes longer to dry. So I'm going in with my finger, and I'm just massaging it in to all the crevices and the parts so that it doesn't raise up when I go to cut it and it gets to rolling back, because that's a hassle. Anyways, I am going to take a piece of thread and thread through my braids, because I've noticed every time I go to cut my lace off, it always raises up on my corners. And I end up having to put the glue on my natural hair. So that's how my cap look, and that's how your cap should look. This is how it looks when it's cut off. Alright, so in this clip I had already went in with my bronzing powder, and I used the same bronzer as I use when I do my makeup, and I apply the same bronzer to my cap and also the bottom side of my frontal, because sometimes I do not bleach the knots on my frontal units because they already be pretty pre-plucked and nice as it is. So I don't want it to have that super yellow root. I don't like it. I prefer unbleached knots in some frontal cases. So that's the end product, and now I'm gonna go in and do the same thing to the frontal. So right now I'm just matching the frontal up to my head, seeing how it sits on there, seeing how I like it against my hairline. Since my edges are left, I have to be more lenient on how much of that lace I keep and how much I take off, because you can take hair off, but you can't add it back on. So I'm trying to be like super precise in where I'm laying this at. Once I've found the position that it's going to sit in, I go ahead and cut those ear loops off, and I start going in with my first 3 layers of glue. It's awkward right here, but don't even worry about it because I was in my feelings and Tony Braxton was speaking to me. And anyways, I'm taking the end of my comb and I'm just working that glue about 1/2 inch from my hairline and about 1/2 inch so that my frontal lays down longer. It stays down longer. I don't have to do a lot of maintenance on it throughout the week. So after I go in with those 3 layers of glue, I put the frontal down on the glue. Immediately when I see that 3rd layer turns clear, I place my frontal down. I massage it in there, and I don't cut my lace before I put my elastic on. I just don't do that. I feel like it raises the frontal up, and it doesn't give you that flushed look. You'll see what I'm talking about. So right here, this is what I'm talking about. That right there. It gives you that flesh look. You don't have to do so much going back in with the glue and spots that you missed from cutting it where that lace was lifted up. So when you put it on there in that one piece, it gives you a really, really nice laid frontal. So you see, not much longer after cutting that lace off, I'm able to lift my hair up. I'm able to pin it back in a ponytail so I can finish the rest of the install. So I cut that lace off and I go back in with that elastic band because I'm going to use alcohol to get that extra glue residue off. And I don't want that alcohol to touch my lace because it will lift your lace. That alcohol melts that glue down and you will ruin your hair. That's all I got to say on that. It's going to ruin your hair. Then you're going to be going back in with glue and it turns it white. It goes from clear back to white, and you really can't fix that. So I'm feeling myself in these clips, yes, and I'm just like, okay, yeah, this is the one. So as I was saying earlier, my edges blend in with my frontals because I have really fine hair. Once it's washed and conditioned, it's like really silky. So I don't have to do too much to my edges to make it blend in with my frontal. Also, I don't pull no baby hairs from my frontal. I use my natural edges, so I don't blend the frontal hairs in with my baby hairs because my baby hairs are already thick. I think actually in this video I cut my edges for them not to look so long and down my forehead because I usually pin them back so I can't really tell. But with the middle part frontal, I like to swoop them off to the side. And right now I'm just using some little mousse to better lay them down because I was deciding if I wanted to use the even edge control or the got to be glue in the yellow bottle to lay my edges because those are the only things that can lay my edges down the way I like them. And the mousse was just like no help to that at all. And this is the finished product. I didn't have to flat iron my hair or anything because I had already flat ironed it when I was constructing a wig. I flat ironed it, I hot combed it, all of that. So the bundles are super, super silky. I got them from Amazon for $160. If you got Prime, you got that 2-day shipping, baby. And I just put myself through the door. This is one of my favorite installs, too. I do my hair a lot. I do quick weaves. I do swoop ponytails. But this is, hands down, one of my favorite installs. It came out so flawless. The hair was so flawless. The hair is still flawless. Yeah, that been up there creeps me out. But, yeah, make sure y'all like this video, comment on this video, what you want to see in the future. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and be looking out for more content.